plowing through my photos from Christmas Day now and want to do this double page spread with something really simple to show these two photos. I have a really short story that I want to include in my book this year, which is that this car is not a present and does not belong to him, but he wanted to sit in it to open all his presents because the car was a little bit more exciting than some of the other actual Christmas elements. So it's a really short story, but I think it's very much of this Christmas of this year, and I'm going to include that. So I'm going to put it here, and this is going to be a little different than what I had planned when I put the vellum piece in, because I had planned to have a 3x4 here with a photo that I really liked, but I hadn't had a specific photo in mind. I had just kind of, when I put the vellum, thought, oh, well, I'll take a picture that I really like and put it there. And instead, this is where I naturally wanted to go with the story, so I'm just going to change that plan. And instead of adding lots of embellishment, I'm using this really plain card. I'm just going to leave it as it is. So that's a pink paisley cut apart sheet cut down to 4x6. These two 4x6 photos, and then this is also from the pink paisley cut apart sheet that's a 3x4 Santa. Then I'm going to use the vellum card and just use the space here. So this was that number 25. And I've cut out another number, the 2, because I didn't use that one. And I'm not going to go back and use the number 2 elsewhere. It's a little bit smaller than how I cut this one, but that's okay because I'm going to have a few little layers here, but I'm going to use the piece on the front to determine my placement. I'm not going to go over the edge of anything here. This is the journaling cards that are in the 6x6 sheet. So I'm going to use, I think, the red one. And then I need a little something over on that left-hand edge where it doesn't reach quite to the edge of the vellum. This one, I just want the journaling lines, so that can go there. Oh, I should put the, whatever's going to go here, I should put down first. So let's see. I wonder about using something. These aren't actually complete ones, it's partial ones that are included in the branding strip. And that's an American Crafts paper that was 4x4 squares. So I think, just figure out how tall that needs to be. That was a really scientific way of measuring there. That's how they built the space shuttle, you know. You just go like this and do that. Moving on. That there. Journaling box over the top. Yeah, because this brings in the red and the gray. It's quite nice. Get the extra off the back here. Don't particularly want 12 Days of Christmas as my title. Although maybe I just leave it because it's not going to be hugely noticeable. Or maybe I have a sticker over the top. Just like that. And then my journaling is going to go here, and that's the entire 2-page spread. Okay, so this one going back in this pocket, and that's all there is to this particular spread. I do still have that phase I go through when I have all my entries in, where I go back and have a look to see if I want to add more or anything. But at the moment, I'm just going to leave this as it is. Turning the page then, this one is also something where I want to keep it quite simple but have some journaling, not a huge amount of journaling, but some journaling to go along with it. So I'm going to leave the 4x6 photo here, and I have a 4x6 pattern paper cut down from the 6x6 here, and I'm going to do this journaling box, which is also from the 6x6 paper pad. think it needs something there at the top. Do the red. And maybe just a little die cut. This might be a better die cut for this little story than the ornaments. So let me see if I can put something else behind there so the ornaments aren't showing through. Just a really plain shape would be fine. That's too big. It'd be better to punch one. Just punch a little circle. It'd be nice to keep with the red. Bring that down in the corner. This here, and then I could have another little word strip on pop dots over the top. Like that. Perfect. And then I'll write in my journaling. Let me actually adhere these. And I can write in the journaling about my niece and her first Christmas. Okay, so just going to add the writing here, and I think that's probably everything. Okay, journaling on there. I'm not going to add any more to that background paper because it's a very busy pattern already, and it works out well that I'm going to end up with this page, which I've kept pushing back because I didn't have anything that was particularly calling to me for 3x4 cards, but the next entry that I will do will be the 3x4s, and I hope that that format, even though it's very simple, helps you if you have a big stack of photos that you want to include. I always end up with more photos on Christmas Day or whatever day we're seeing family and things, and I just want to include the pictures so that they're there to be seen, and I don't feel like every single page needs to be lots and lots of intricate artwork. I just want those photos to stand pretty much on their own. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.